Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo fight. Are you watching any of this?
I've seen the press conference where Conor McGregor grabbed the belt.
Yeah,
and,
that was awesome.
Stole the belt to Jose Aldo. I was like, oh my God, it's crazy.
Did you see him put his feet on the table and declare himself the king of Dublin?
Yeah, I've seen it. That's the thing, like I think it's Conor McGregor. He could be smart or very dumb. It depends, But I think Conor McGregor is very skilled. He can back what he says. But what could be the strategy for Conor in that case could be it's a little bit when you fought Anderson Silva. I believe everybody that have fought Anderson Silva before you did, they were all respectful and they kind of scared him, at the point that they kind of over-respect him. They put an aura around him. And when you fight a guy and you put an aura of invincibility around him, it affects you mentally. And you broke that publicly, saying that you don't care, you were going to beat him and stuff, and nobody have ever done that. If it wouldn't have been that for that mistake that you got caught with, you would have won the fight quite easy, as a matter of fact. And I believe what is happening is Conor McGregor is trying to do similar thing that you did to Anderson Silva. Everybody that have fought Jose Aldo, he's a very flamboyant fighter, he's very dangerous, and he has that aura of invincibility around him. And he's like the best pound for pound in the world right now, and that's what I believe. So I think Conor McGregor is trying to play that game, try to get into his head. And maybe he's going to work, maybe it's not. We'll see what's going to happen.
I think this McGregor is fantastic. He's got a weird style. He's definitely entertaining. Let's leave the entertainment out of it. I think his skills really are fantastic. But to say that he's a top 3, top 5, even a top 10 guy in that weight class, man, that's a big compliment because that's a loaded weight class. You start talking about Jose Aldo, who, as you said, is one of the best, period, pound for pound. Then you got your Chad Mendes and your Frankie Edgars. Man, that's murderer's row right there. I just don't think you could throw a guy in out of Ireland. I mean, let's make it geographical. Ireland isn't putting out great boxers, great fighters, great wrestlers. Who's he training with in Ireland that could then produce a guy that could beat all of those guys? I think that's a fair question.
I agree, but doesn't mean it doesn't mean nothing. I'm going to give you an example. I became world champion. I was training with unknown people. When I first beat Matthews, trust me, when I first beat Matthews, my training partner was only David Loiseau, and I had also Raz Zahabi, who were not really known at the time. I mean, and I didn't have any known training partner. I was training with the guys. Another example is Gegard Mousasi and Pride. Nobody knew where he was from, who he was training with, because he was an extremely successful guy. There's a lot of guys like this that they come from nowhere, but they have their ways, and also I believe confidence has a lot to play in it. I've trained with a lot of guys. For their respect, I don't say names, but in training, they're not very good. Like I've trained with many guys that are not good in training, and when they fight, I'm amazed to see what they do because they're so much better than what they were in training. And I'm like, how come? How did he do this? It's incredible. It's not even the same guy. Because they have confidence in themselves,
Sure.
When they apply a technique, they believe in it 100% and they go for it. And I believe it's one of the big keys, confidence. If you have confidence, it changed the game a lot. And sometimes it's the opposite. You have some guys in the training room that are just amazing, but when they go and fight, they're not even the same. I mean, the opposite is true as well,